The 5 artificial intelligence skills that render you indispensable. Envision yourself arriving at the office in the morning, and your boss greets you with a broad grin. Thank you for everything, but from this point forward, artificial intelligence will be handling your job responsibilities. Ouch. Just science fiction nightmares, correct? Sorry, but that's already reality. McKinsey forecasts that by the year 2030, up to 800 million employment positions worldwide could potentially be automated. This is not something in the distant future. It is already underway now. But here's the good news. New jobs are also being created at the same time, and they are better paid, more exciting, and more flexible. Whether you play at the forefront or belong to those left behind is being decided right now. I will show you today the skills that currently make you indispensable, and at the end comes the absolute supreme discipline of the moment. A skill that surpasses all others, and for which companies are already paying absurd salaries today. 90% do it incorrectly, but you have the opportunity to master it today. Skill number 1, willingness to learn and adaptability. Indeed, I understand, it may seem uninteresting. The willingness to learn might appear to be a cliché from a job application, yet without possessing this skill, you are truly lost. End of discussion. Several years ago, a graphic designer might not have even been familiar with Midjourney. Today, he produces as many designs within the span of an hour as he previously managed to complete in a whole day. His colleagues, who once remarked, "Oh, this phase will eventually pass," are now concerned about their employment or negotiating over each and every assignment. Those who remain curious, try out new tools, and are open to change always stay one step ahead. The future rewards those who are not perfect, but rather the curious individuals. I intend to allocate 30 minutes every week to experiment with a new AI tool. Merely 30 minutes. That is completely adequate. That is not longer than one single Netflix episode. Skill 2. The interpretation of data and AI analytics. Artificial intelligence generates numbers and graphs that appear like the absolute truth. However, exercise caution. Here is an instance where the AI informs you that your visitor numbers have risen by 20%. You take a more detailed look and realize that it increased from 5 to 6 visitors per month, which is indeed quite something and at least not an untruth, right? This artificial intelligence discovers a correlation between ice cream sales and criminal activity. Does that mean ice cream makes you a criminal now? Certainly not. It's simply because it's summertime. A colleague of mine in the financial industry mentioned to me that he previously used to merely forward AI-generated reports. Today, I consistently ask 3 initial questions. How extensive is the dataset? Over what duration are we discussing? And could there potentially be other significant factors? With that approach, he has already averted quite a number of expensive errors. Consistently request the context, otherwise the artificial intelligence may transform you into a data-driven automaton. Skill 3, critical thinking and AI fact-checking. Now it's getting really exciting. AI can tell you absolute nonsense in an incredibly convincing way, so much so that you hardly notice it. If I am able to somewhat convincingly demonstrate to you that I am not speaking nonsense here, I would genuinely appreciate a like from you. Thank you very much indeed. A legal professional in the United States consulted ChatGPT for judicial decisions. The artificial intelligence system supplied him with 6 rulings, all entirely fabricated. Nevertheless, he referenced these in the courtroom and was subsequently fined. However, naturally, it is not solely about these dramatic failures. Every day, people invest money, make decisions about health, careers, or relationships based on AI fantasies. Never place your trust blindly in AI, particularly when it comes to information you intend to share. Follow my 3 sources rule diligently. Never rely on a single AI response. Request evidence, request sources, otherwise you will be misled more swiftly than you can articulate UPS. Skill 4, human and AI collaboration. This is where the wheat is separated from the chaff. Some see AI as an enemy, others as a superpower. It's not about fighting against AI, but rather considering it as a team member. A designer says, "In the past, it took me 3 hours to create a logo. Today, I let AI generate 20 variations, pick the best ones, and refine them. In merely 1 hour, I am finished, and the outcomes are even more impressive. That's the magic. Artificial intelligence does the hard work, and you bring creativity, strategy, and intuition into play. Copywriters let AI write drafts. Programmers use code snippets. Analysts let AI process data. Those who work against this development will lose. But those who work with it win. It's as simple as that. Skill 5, prompt engineering, the royal discipline. Now, moving forward to the topic of prompt engineering. This is the capability to guide artificial intelligence in such a way that it doesn't merely offer anything, but precisely what you require. What differentiates an amateur from a professional in this particular context? The amateur just types away with, "Write me something about marketing," while the professional says, "You are a marketing director with 15 years of experience." Develop a comprehensive 3-point strategy specifically tailored for a target demographic aged between 25 to 35 years. Allocate a budget of €5,000 with the objective of converting your target audience into customers within a 6-month timeframe. The amateur engages in buzzword bingo, whereas the professional develops an actionable strategy. The secret lies in the so-called clear formula. Explain to the AI what it's about. Length? How detailed? Does the AI provide illustrations of the target demographic? Who is this specifically designed for? And ultimately, in what capacity should the AI engage with you? It's somewhat akin to the experience of driving. Once you have thoroughly mastered it, you will effortlessly outpace the competition. Compose a prompt today adhering to this pattern in ChatGPT or an alternative platform of your preference. You will quickly observe how significantly more precise and beneficial the results become, and understand why organizations are currently offering top-tier salaries for this particular skill set. Artificial intelligence as your professional career enhancer. These were the 5 essential skills that render you absolutely indispensable. An eagerness to acquire new knowledge, the ability to interpret data effectively, the capacity for critical thinking, collaboration between humans and AI, and the ultimate discipline, which is prompt engineering. And now, hand on heart. Do you know what the biggest lie is? That AI simply replaces you. In reality, AI only replaces those who won't use it. However, the most crucial aspect is that possessing knowledge by itself is insufficient. You must take decisive action. So, which skill will you choose to tackle first? Feel free to write it in the comments. If you found this video enjoyable, I would sincerely appreciate receiving a like from you, and if not, then good night, future. Artificial intelligence is significantly shaking up the job market. If you are interested in learning more about this subject, you should definitely watch this video right here afterwards. Looking forward to seeing you next time, and always remain curious.